Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day. I want to tell you about today's sponsor, and that is MMOEXP. I'm putting their message in right now to pin it up here. So give me 1 second, and I'll tell you more about them. All right, so here we go. MMOEXP is today's sponsor. We are pinning the message to both chats as we speak. They have a wonderful graphic they made me. I'm gonna play that right now. MMO EXP. They will provide you with amazing discounts and bonuses on MLB The Show 26 stubs. They are a fantastic and trustable MLB 26 stub site. You can use my code DYF for 7% off. Their website is mmoexp.com/influencer/Donyell. So again, check them out. And big thanks to them for sponsoring my content. Let's dive in and play some rank today. We're going to play with the A's theme team since we already hit World Series. And we'll mess around until we get a little bit closer to the Weekend Classic. May take another shot at the DeGrom Showdown, especially today since we'll be playing in Hall of Fame. Might be easier for my transition from offense to defense there. Defending with the bat, trying to hit DeGrom's fastball. But I think we're live everywhere. Oh, you know what? I don't think I have Tickfinity running. Sorry, guys, if you're on TikTok. Let me get that rolling here. That way I can see your chat because it pulls it into my broadcast software. If you're on TikTok, please follow, share, and like. If we get 100 followers, we do a pack opening with whatever packs are in my queue at that stage. So there's our timer, and away we head. We got Cam in the house. The Bears are leaving Chicago, says Cam. Is it official? Official? Have they struck a deal to go somewhere else, Cam? The Bears thing blows my mind, dude. I think it's messed up. I hate these franchises leaving. It's a part of the fabric of who you are as a fan, and then they just pack up and leave. Sounds very similar to the A's scenario. Probably different reasons and motivations behind it, but moving a state over where maybe they'll keep some of the fan base, but some people are going to turn their back on it and say, I'm never going to be rooting for these guys again. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to still keep the Chicago moniker. Like the New York Giants and the New York Jets technically play in New Jersey. Bears edge closer to move to new stadium in Northwest Indiana, is what I'm seeing here on ESPN. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with the team name and all that. Right over the border. How accessible is that, Cam, if you know off the top of your head, to Chicago natives? Is it like 30-minute drive or something? Is a lot further. Oh, hey, thanks, Carnage.
Number 11, Jimmy.
Shoot. There we go. Yeah, we're streaming sports yesterday. Had a few things I had to do for EA because, the football games are coming out and they're starting to push for that. So I had some sponsored posts I needed to do, and that was one thing that slipped my mind was the volume adjustment. I'm sorry, Anthony. Anthony, thanks for adding me as a collaborator to your streams when you're streaming. Noticed that today when I logged in on the purple side. Got Rollins and Jamie Arnold. I'm playing with the theme team. I may get smashed. It's okay if we do. We're here to have some fun before Weekend Classic commences. So 30 minutes away. Okay, so I don't know if I'd be too upset as a Chicago fan. I probably would prefer them to be in the state and the city, for the taxpayer dollars and the jobs. But, yeah, I mean, it's not like the A situation. They were a 2-hour drive for me, Oakland and Sacramento. They're going to be like a 12-hour drive if I was going to drive down to Vegas. So that's a lot more of a move, right? It's technically East Chicago, says Cam. Windsor, what's up, buddy? Thanks for the heartbeat. How's Friday looking, everyone? What are you guys doing on this Friday day? TGIF, right? Had a good day yesterday. The kids played Coach Bitch and T-Ball and all the fun stuff. Windsor, thanks for the Go Populars. We want to get everybody hyped up and tapping and sharing and liking there on TikTok. Windsor's locked in. Braden, Micah, Riggins, everybody welcome aboard. DonyellFreak just shared the stream. I hope you will too. Having trouble locating a strike here with Jamie Arnold. A's drafted Jamie last year, I think from Florida State University, if I recall correctly. Called the wrong pitch. Let's see. Brantley, Yeet, Cohen, secret account. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you guys are doing great. Yeah, it's going to be weird if they go by the Hammond Bears or something on a rebrand. Finishing up my protein shake. Hey, what's up, Zach Attack? How are you, buddy? Zach, are you going to lock in for the Classic, or are you not interested in the Classic this weekend? That's going to try a little Leo deep fries bunt attempt that didn't work out. It's kind of milk. Yeah, it's Oregon protein shake. 30 grams of protein to start the day. I like to get the other ones that are 20 grams because they don't have any cholesterol. But I grabbed a box of this by mistake, so I'm consuming one like every other day, so I don't get the cholesterol too high. Schwarber new lightning card says DJ Nikki. Hey, Schwarber's always one of the great swings in the game, right? So that's going to be a nice card to have. Don't think theme teams are as viable this year as they have been the last couple years on the show, but this is my first time out with the A's theme since we have completed World Series. Get in a couple of games, and then maybe it'll be DeGrom time. Nick Kurtz gets a hit. Going to be like one mini season to get it, says DJ. What a beautiful strike. Just barely got there with Burns. And he's got Langoliers looking. I'm definitely not controlling Langoliers. Langoliers was full, not DonyellFreak. Langoliers up the middle, 2 on, 2 out. Trying to move the line. Might play on Sunday for Zach. Yeah, I feel like if you jump on day one, man, the sweaties are sweating immediately because they want to get those rewards and then capitalize on the market before they jump on their 3 alternate accounts. Got on top of it with the Giambi, and that's the end of the inning. We're live on Red, Purple, and TikTok chats. If you're scrolling in, TikTok viewers, you control the timer. If you guys follow, share, and like, the timer goes up. You guys hitting over 500 with the Jose Ramirez card. Tum Tum, what's up, buddy? How's your day going, Tum Tum? That's pretty high in the strike zone. Thankfully, he doesn't barrel it up. At least doesn't barrel it up there. Chipper just followed. Hey, thanks, Chipper. Chipper, who do you root for as a baseball fan? Jay Willie will get the out. We got another follower. It's Tum Tum following. What's up, Joker? How's your day going? Joker, what's your thoughts on Myles Garrett to the Rams? Going to be a little tougher for that Seahawks offensive line this coming year. Soto may have got a late swing homer. That's Jeff McNeil in left field. Jeff doesn't have very good wills, and Soto takes me deep. I'm not trying to lose. I'm trying to win with the A's theme, but yeah, it's definitely possible that we will take some L's with the squad, even with the Giambi and Vita Blue boosts. Joker, I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm not too worried about Garrett. I mean, it's not great, but you know, the still have to play the game right. They're doing anything they can. Just stop the Seahawks, which is funny to you. Yeah, it definitely feels like they're all in, right? Trying to get over the hump there. They were so close this past season, and you know, Seattle got them on that big 4th down stop to get through to the Super Bowl, and rest is history. We'll get Ted Simmons looking here. I'll read you guys' question of the day here in a minute. I forgot what it was off the top of my head. It was a good one, too. They got fleeced. You think first round picks in the future drafts. Yeah, and Versus an excellent player, too. All right, here's today's question of the day. What's the greatest baseball movie ever made, guys? Greatest baseball movie ever made. My 2 favorites probably aren't everybody else's favorites. I like Angels in the Outfield quite a bit, and I like Moneyball. Of course, I like Moneyball because it's based on the A's. I know a lot of people say Sandlot when that question comes around. Yeah, I think Seattle did do a good job on the draft. I agree. Yep, I think they had a good draft. I hope the players pan out, but I feel like they checked all the marks on filling up depth that they needed.
What you got?
And then they addressed bringing Hall back in on the extension, or they extended Hall. So that's good. We don't have to worry about him walking away, here in free agency soon. Sandlot's iconic baseball movie for the Joker. Michael Collins, Mason, Nick, welcome in, guys. This guy's painting with Corbin Burns. I'm trying to be patient, but he's throwing strikes. That's an absolute dot. If you're going to throw him there, what can I do? I mean, I could swing the bat, and then I went chasing on 0-2. No, I turned crossplay off. Unless I'm playing with a friend or something, Michael. Crossplay just makes the game, which is already kind of laggy and bad, significantly worse, in my opinion. Welcome to the stream, JT. Thanks for following today. Josh, great to see you. Let me shout out Josh and SeriousFun.org. If you guys get a chance, please check out SeriousFun.org. They provide children living with serious illnesses spectacular camp experience in a high-quality medical care environment. Again, that charity is SeriousFun.org. Is it... Man, I'm not sure how to pronounce this name. Fake Irish. Fake, welcome in. How are you, Fake? Yeah, crossplay is a wonderful idea, but it doesn't function the way that you would like it to, at least in MLB. I also turn it off in Madden. I will play with it on in Fortnite, but I don't play a lot of Fortnite. I think of Fortnite as being very much a social game where you can just play with the buddies. If we're having like a community day stream or something. That's hit pretty well by Jeff McNeil, so we'll get a McNeil knock, and we're paralleling these A's guys. Again, 2 on, 2 out. This is the same scenario I had last time. Let's see if we can capitalize with Leo DeVries. One of the top prospects in baseball. We'll see how he works out. Hey, Henny, how are you, buddy? What's up, tight spot? You miss McNeil being on the Mets. He's a nice player. Ooh, shattered bat. Bat went further than the ball, literally, that time through. Tight spot, how you feeling about the Golden Knights, man? You gonna go out and celebrate if they're having a parade and all that good stuff? Henny, thanks for the big resubscription. 35 months for Big Baby Henny coming through with the big prime. And let me get a pack here. Finally got some baseball packs. But I'm still burning through these score treats. And there's not a lot of score treats left. Go to the parade. Last night was weak. Oh, did they not win? I'm not trying to be a troll. I thought they were winning last night. I checked the score. I assumed that they had won to go up 2-0. They're not above 500. They should have won yesterday. Of course, you can say anything about should. If they would have not blown a 6-1 lead, they'd be at 500. But yeah, I think they're 30 and 32 currently, Gavin. Cubbies came back and got them yesterday. Thankfully, I wasn't home watching the game. I was watching my kids play baseball, so I didn't have to yell at the TV or anything. Hey, yeah, thanks for the support, buddy. I was meaning to get some clips. My wife got some good videos of the kids last night. I need to shorten the video because it's long, when they go up for their at-bats, to where they're actually hitting the ball and send it over to you so you can see what they're up to. My 7-year-old's having a really good season. 9-year-old having a good time. I feel like he was a little more locked in last year, like a little bit less swings and misses. And then the 5-year-old, she's starting to progress again. I feel like her coach wasn't the best, and she was getting into like a weird reverse pivot where her momentum was going away from the field of play and away from the tee. And then I got some time to work with her in the backyard, and now she's swinging again pretty good. When Shea had the inside the park home run, Shea's a lot of fun to watch. If Shea was on a bigger market, people would be hyping up like they did Cal Raleigh. Although Raleigh hit a ton of home runs last year, in fairness, but Shea Langoliers is an awesome offensive catcher. Yeah, and he's a cutie too, is what Tight Spot's saying in the other chat. Yep. His wife thinks so. Shea's new dad as of about a month back or so. He took paternity leave. Well, I'm playing with Shea Langoliers and the A's theme team right now. We're going to get in a couple games before Weekend Classic starts. Hit World Series, got to 801, barely made it to World Series. Now we can just screw around. Some really late swings, though. My opponent's been painting with the Spurns card. Yeah, almost another shattered bat. We're burning through the lumber in this one. Cal can't make contact in the zone. You don't think his pull ball percentage in the air helps in Seattle, says Mike plays games. That one just a bit outside. Colton, thanks for following, Colton. Colton, I was yapping, and I think I missed your follow. Actually able to play on Friday for the first time in a long time. There's a leak, supposedly, on MLB The Show, and I say supposedly because anybody can post anything. But future bosses are supposed to be Devers, Clemens, Carlton, Piazza. Flashback collection is going to be a 99 Joe Mauer. Chase Pack 13 is going to be Al Leiter. 14 is going to be Berkman. I have it all in my Discord server in the MLB The Show section. There's a Reddit thread, and I have it there. If you guys are in TikTok, you click my profile. My link tree is there, and you can join the Discord that way. The purple app regulars are probably very familiar where that's at if they want to check it out. Turbo tells, what's up, Turbo? How's your day going? Yeah, also, yeah, Mike. Hello, how's Mike doing? All right, let me try to get these shout-outs done here. Try to do them the proper way so everybody can just follow everyone easily. Joker says, I think we have the best GM, Donnie, and we re-signed most of the free agents. Absolutely crushed the draft. You know, with Schneider, it's an interesting thing because a lot of people used to say Schneider, you know, he didn't make his own decisions. It was him answering to Pete Carroll, and now, you know, they pushed Pete out, and I wasn't really thrilled with Pete getting pushed out, but obviously it worked out, you know, with the hindsight of a couple of years now with McDonald. So I don't know. I've felt different ways about Schneider through the years. The Seahawks used to be very focused on that whole spark thing and trying to find, you know, really athletic freaks and not necessarily draft for best position. And it used to get us sometimes, you know, guys that didn't work out. But it seems like he's been drafting really well last 3 or 4 years, that they went back to trying to get best player available and more traditional scouting methods, at least from what I gather. Hey, what's up, Shauna Detroit? How's your day been? You're going to play 13 hours of Farm Simulator, Turbo Tells? Just be sure to hydrate, buddy. Friend with no display name, welcome in. Thank you for following. If we get 100 followers, we'll do a massive pack opening on today's stream. I'm not sure what packs I'll have, but we'll figure it out as we get there. Sound Fowler. Yeah, Fowler's not bad. Yep. Yeah, hopefully he'll work out for us. I think as long as guys are healthy and motivated on the defensive side, they're going to have success under McDonald.
No, that's inside.
He's definitely ahead of the game on the defensive side of the ball. But, you know, the league's going to look at all the film and try to catch up to him, too.
That's the ball.
Opponent's been painting corners with this Burns card. That's a decent rip from Giambi. Giambi played his college ball at Long Beach, but the park's going to hold it. I usually play March mornings with overcast, so the ball doesn't really super carry if I'm home team. That time it got me, but I'd rather keep it low scoring and try to manufacture runs. Bad effort there. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Is it No Claus? I can't tell, buddy, because of the way that you have the font space in there. Pretty much kept the base squad. Makes you happy. Didn't waste a lot of cap space. Yeah, they had a decent offseason. I'm glad they got Rashid Shaheed back. Was hoping to keep Walker. I'm a little concerned about trusting the rookie, but I'm glad they drafted a rookie early with their draft capital. Dennis, thanks for following. How are you, Dennis? Sean in Detroit was last playing no game. Sean, you stream once in a while, don't you? I feel like Nightbot's not pulling the data for some reason. Opponent also has World Series banner. And for anybody just tuning in, I'm on my A's theme team with the captain boost. Speaking of captain, there's Captain Giambi playing third base. Throws it over to Kurtz. They both wear number 16. Hey, what's up, Shrimpy Shrimp? How are you doing, friend?
Ball.
Jose Hernandez, thanks for the heart me. Jose, I was lucky I missed the game yesterday. I would have been ticked watching them melt down. I saw a little bit of the first innings. I saw Langoliers' home run. But then I was off to watch the kids play baseball. So I didn't have to see them fall apart. I hope you somehow didn't have to watch it either. Joker, welcome in. How are you, friend? Or excuse me, Joker, thank you for the heart me is what I meant to say. I've been chatting with Joker for a bit here. But he's starting to hit Jamie Arnold, and that's not great for the A's boost. Timer didn't go up. It should have. You know what? They did update Tickfinity, so I may need to go through and check my settings. Big Polly D, welcome in. Thanks for following, Polly. Polly, who's your favorite baseball team? Today's question of the day is, what's your favorite baseball movie? I think it's actually phrased, what's the best baseball movie of all time? Did pretty well. We'll see if Carlos Cortez can get there against the wall. Don't want to get the bang into the wall, drop the ball animation. So just pull that out. 42 is the best. Yeah, 42 is kind of slept on. I really enjoyed watching it. I've only seen it once. Wouldn't mind watching it again. Do you remember the rating on 42 off the top of your head, John? Like, would it be appropriate to watch with kids, or was it like R-rated with a lot of profanity? I can't remember. Thinking it might be nice to stream it with my kids so they can know a little bit of the history of the country and Jackie Robinson as well. But not if they're going to be hearing the F word too much. Dad, what's that mean? McNeil jammed up and he's going to be out. PG-13. Probably wait a couple years to watch it with them. Red, he likes Rookie of the Year. Rookie of the Year is pretty funny. Rewatched it maybe 6 months or so ago. Yeah, Burns Motion's getting me. I've had some hits, but not the big hit yet. Bench Warmers is another good one. Boy, I haven't seen Bench Warmers in a long time. That one deserves a rewatch. I think I have the DVD. I still have a DVD player. All right, we're going to get a fly ball out to Cortez. Cortez throws right, plays some infield. Ambidextrous thrower, and hits from the left-hand side. A's have not used him on the infield in the majors, though, yet.
That's a ball.
Turbo Tales, he says his favorite is Sandlot as well. Somebody answered Sandlot earlier. But yeah, I know Sandlot's a popular one with a lot of baseball movie watchers. Henry Bolte, not a great throw, and we weren't going to get him anyways. Can you believe we have a Super Bowl rematch on opening day? It's on a Wednesday as well. Yeah, you know, to be honest, I don't love the Super Bowl rematch to start the season. I really would have preferred to rub it in the Rams or the Niners' face and have them come to Seattle and watch us get our rings. Where, you know, the Patriot deal, it's a cool rivalry because they played 2 Super Bowls and it's a split. Of course, none of the players are really still going from that first Super Bowl, aside from like a Bobby Wagner or somebody. And of course, Bobby's not playing for their team. But yeah, I wish we were playing a rival on Thursday night. I know they got the Thursday night Australia game, and I guess that was already in the works prior to the Super Bowl matchup. Jay Willie boots it, and we don't get the double play. It's going to allow a run in. Bruno, welcome in. How are you, Bruno? Nats fans in the house. What's up, Nats fan? Nats fan, what's the greatest baseball movie of all time? See, Turbo Tales is either Sandlot or Field of Dreams for best baseball movie of all time. Nathan Burns, welcome in. Tampa 2021, still the only championship team to retain their full roster after a Super Bowl. That's wild that they held on to the whole thing. You're making bacon grease state. No, you're not. Are you really? I may have to copy you. Right, Henry Bolte. I bought him today to use him in this theme team. He's looked decent so far for the A's. Hasn't really supplied the power at the major league level, though. You'll do it and you'll upload it so we can see it. No question for Nats fan, Bench Warmers is his favorite baseball movie. Big swing and a miss as threw a waste pitch, and I wasted my at-bat on it. Let's see if we can get one here with Nicky Nukes. Staying away with a sinker ball. Little weekend classic tune-up, I guess. Oh, what a pitch, man. He's thrown a handful of those where it's like, oh, that's a good take, and then it's like, nope, that's a strike. You found the Mad TV you were talking about for Nats fan. Oh, clutch, Nats fan. I'm kind of flailing here. Early in the game, I was stringing together some hits, but not getting the RBI hits. If you're scrolling on TikTok, please jump in and follow. We're talking sports around the sports world today, like we usually do. That might flare in for Langoliers. No, Lindor's going to grab it. Had foul language, you're afraid to message. No, I won't get offended. And Judge all over Jamie Arnold. I'm afraid to go to the bullpen, although I don't have an A's bullpen. There's not enough not enough viable A's players. There's only Keith Folk and Raleigh Fingers, I think, and the Fingers is the gold card Raleigh. Did they take Eckersley out of the game? Or Eckersley's he's captain for the Red Sox, right? Oh, thanks, Nats fan. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out after stream. Caden, Guerrero, Silas, Sonia, everybody welcome in. The appeal to the first base umpire, and he says we didn't swing. I wanted him to swing.
That's down. That's a ball.
Yes, Gage jump looked pretty good that second start. I think his nerves settled down a little bit and looked a lot more effective. I'm looking forward to the next time he goes out. And Buddy stayed back, hammers it to right. Already scrapping to try to get some runs here. Don't need to get any further down, but he's threatening right now. Vortex, Bryson, welcome in. All right, Jamie Arnold's going to give way. And we'll try out, he's got 3 switch hitters. We'll try out Androlis, I guess. Androlis not known for being a member of the Green and Gold yet. We might get him when he's washed up. Good job running for my opponent. Sent the runner home, but sent his other runner back to second. And maintains the runner. Scoring position, increases the lead. DeVries playing over at second base because Baker Wilson doesn't have any secondaries. Turbotel says he's a big fan of motorsports. He still can't believe that Kyle Busch is gone. Yes, Busch had been sick for a little while leading up to his passing. Kind of crazy to think about somebody that's like 5 years younger than I am passing away so suddenly. But, you know, pneumonia and things like that can be very serious. It's what took Ricky Henderson's life not that long ago. I mean, Ricky was older, but seemed like he was in pretty good health. But, you know, people have to take it seriously. And I think the symptoms, sometimes you might just think you have a cold or something lingering on, and it's more severe than you realize. You know, the finals, I feel like it could go either way. I think it was a very impressive and huge victory for New York to pull out that first game and take away home court, though. So we'll see what happens here in game 2. Bent, welcome in. Thanks for following, Bent. That one, barely a ball. Joker, he's still rolling with the Spurs. Yeah, I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on Stanley Cup and the NBA Finals, if you have a strong opinion one way or the other. And contact swinging with McGuire on 2 strikes there, and doesn't find the grass, unfortunately for me. Here's Carlos Cortez. So, Bent, who's your favorite baseball team? Vortex, Bruno? You guys are following but not chatting with me here. I need you to tell me about yourselves. That one's into the gap. Carlos Cortez, who was player of the week, and Mark Kotze immediately had to put him on ice and use him as a platoon player. Devin, welcome in. Thanks for following, Devin. See, Torbo tells he's from New York. He's a Celtics fan. You're rooting for the home team. That's a tough scenario, man. If you're a Celtic fan, but you find yourself rooting for, you know, the Knicks, because pretty big rivalry typically. Just a rivalry between the areas too. You know, Boston, New York's usually a good rivalry, regardless of which sport it is. Devin's got the Cubs this World Series. Devin, the A's should have swept them. I'm not sure if I trust the Cubs too much right now. Maybe they'll turn it around, but if you're dropping 2 out of 3 at home to the Athletics and the A's bullpen imploded to give you one, I don't think they're clicking on all cylinders at the moment, at least. Although they're still over 500. That entire National League Central still over 500, which is really impressive. Speaking of impressive, Ramirez looked like he was jammed up. He's going to get the home run. I wish I had that Red Diamond J-Ram. Dodgers are going to win it against this Joker. That's what I fear. It's going to be a Dodger three-peat going into the lockout, which may help the Players Association a bit, saying like, yeah, it's not really competitive. Devin and Jackson, welcome in, guys. Thanks for following. We're trying to scrap out some wins with a theme team here instead of playing with our main lineup. I think Androlis is cooked, though. Ellie to Pound Town, and this game's starting to trend away from being competitive, unfortunately. Opponent's been cool, though. He's not replaying or bunt dancing or any of the nonsense. Let's see if we can get Raleigh Fingers parallel 5. Joker thinks Seahawks win it again. I don't know. I'm curious how the season looks. Football is tough to carry over year after year. I think Seattle's a team to beat till somebody beats them, but I guess I'll probably let myself start to believe once we're late in the year, if they're in first place for, having a bye week or at least winning the division. If they're having to go through the wild card scenario, I think that's going to be tough. But we'll see. And you never know what key injuries are going to happen. There's always a lot of injuries in the NFL. It can be a war of attrition at times. Elijah, welcome to the stream. Thanks for following, Elijah. Rams are going to win the Super Bowl, says Turbo Tells. I hope not. Give me anybody but the Niners and then anybody but the Rams. Then I hope Seattle wins. My only concern is the offensive coordinator, if he will fill Kubiak's shoes. Yeah, that's always a change. People got to get on the same page with new staffing, and it comes with success. If you're winning, people want to come get your coordinators and your assistant GMs and all that stuff. We'll go across the diamond for the out, and here comes Emilio Vargas, who's having a nice year for Arizona. They have Myles Garrett. How many championships does Garrett have? Turbo Tells. Garrett himself isn't going to win him a championship. Old man Stafford's still going to have to play at a high level, and we'll see. They have to go through San Francisco and Seattle. Now, if Aaron Donald comes out of retirement, I'm not going to love that. There is some rumors that Donald might want to play with Garrett. Jeff McNeil, he's out of breath, but he'll get there in left field. Here's Leo DeVries. And Leo's going to bop one through the 5.5 hole. I'm still amazed that Odell Beckham Jr. is only 33. Came up the other day when he signed with the Giants. I could have sworn Odell was 40. I feel like he hasn't been relevant in a long time. I look at his Football Reference. He hasn't had a good season in quite a while for Odell Beckham Jr. And we'll greet Androlis with a bop. So we have a little bit of speed on with Bolte and Rise, and we need a big fly. Here's Kurtz, and we're going to try to look for the hard stuff inside. We got it. It's perfect. Moving the line. And Shea Bangalier's up next. Mike says he remembers when Odell versus Mike Evans was the talks. That's got him laughing his rear off. Odell came back because he found a way to blow $100 million already, says somebody in chat. Apparently he likes steam in Cleveland for Odell. At least that was a rumor on one of those podcast things. If you know, you know. If you don't know, it's okay. Not a good at-bat there with Langoliers with a chance to try to break this open. Ben has came in. Thanks for following, Ben. Giambi, that may be 2. So it's going to be a Noble Tiger when I didn't need one, but that's the theme team. Shoot. Well, hey, At least we're getting some parallels here. Let's see. When Cattell hit a home run yesterday, the whole Arizona went crazy. The whole state went crazy?
Ball.
Yeah, Jimmy hits a high fly ball out to Volte. Giants should be a decent team, says Joker. I hope they won't be. I'm already annoyed with the Giants. I feel like they have an annoying fan base a lot. Whenever they're decent, I feel like they pop up in the chats and front run. Ravens fan base can be that way too. Although I know some good Ravens chatters.
Ball outside.
Harbaugh's a good coach. Yeah, he has been.
Hook.
Got a new follower, and it's Darla. Darla, who's your favorite baseball team?
That's a ball.
Reds for Darla. Who's your favorite Reds player of all time? And we'll get a swing and a miss on the fork ball inside. Had my opportunity last inning and I didn't capitalize. Tried to. Not having all switch hitters up and down the lineup is a little harder for the old man here. Bryson, thanks for following. How's your day, Bryson? Jonathan, India. That's a good answer. All right, Bolte on the back pedal. He's going to grab it. And we need a big bottom of the ninth to pull this back. Pump for the upcoming season for Joker. Big Mac is going to lead us off. We got Carlos Cortez and Jacob Wilson due up, and he's going to Josh Hader. But he doesn't trust normal pitchers. He's got to go to one of the glitch pitchers. That's all right. I use Hader too on the main lineup. And he's sticking to the 2C. What was my favorite pick? Honestly, I like the whole draft. You know, I don't know any of these players, Joker. I'll get to know them as the season progresses and hope that they, you know, embed themselves into the franchise the way recent picks like JSN and Nick Imawari have. Price, I think I had read a little bit about prior to the draft. I didn't know much about him. Bud Clark, yeah, Clark should be decent, right? Had really good measurables and speed and all that. What's my thoughts on Rop from San Francisco? I don't think I have any thoughts on him at all. Bentley, welcome in. Thanks for following, Bentley. Did Rop get in some trouble or something? MT Smith? Or does he have a glitchy card or something like that? The A's have missed Jacob Wilson a lot. He's going to fly out here to end my game. But, yeah. Had some decent hits. Not terrible with the lineup. Just didn't capitalize as much as we would have liked to have. And my opponent hit well, so credit to him. But I had 9 hits, so I should have scored some more runs than I did. Hey, Bentley, thank you for following. Joker, thanks for the GG. The more you guys follow, share, and like, the further up our timer goes, and we'll do a longer stream. Since we haven't made it to Weekend Classic yet, and I already hit World Series, I switched my lineup to my A's theme team. If we get 100 followers, we'll open packs. I don't have a lot of packs, so I might have to buy a few with stubs if we do get that 100 follower threshold. Because, yeah, we don't have a lot in the pack queue. Anybody excited for Weekend Classic? Are you guys going to play the Classic? I guess I'll be in gold, too. I might mess around with the event if an event comes out and then try to play the Classic a day or two into it. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it looks like the Bears to Indiana is getting some progress. I don't really know how to feel about it. I feel bad for Bears fans, but at least it sounds like they're still going to be pretty close to Chicago. And I'm really curious as it progresses, if it actually does happen, if they're going to maintain being called the Chicago Bears or if they're going to switch up the name. Your display name doesn't pop in. It just looks like a diamond to me. Thanks for following. Why is Lust? Hey, welcome in. Thanks for following. I think we played each other, right? Yeah. I was hoping in that bottom of the 8th I would hit something, but you pitched really well out of it. I don't usually play with the theme team, so it's a little rough. But yeah, you're hitting well. That J Ram looks like such a nice card because I feel like you were putting up crazy stats with him. I mentioned it during the game. I think you're hitting like 570 with him. I wish I had that card. Thanks for connecting with us. Too historic. They'll just be a team that calls themselves one thing that they aren't from. Yeah, I guess it'll be similar to the 49ers being in Santa Clara or something like that. You guys got all the collections done. Tulo P5, and here we go again. Hey, TurboTels, it won't be the same without you. Thanks for hanging out, TurboTels. Parker, welcome in. Thanks for following, Parker. You're facing Annabelle Sanchez. You cannot hit him right now because you're used to the heat, says Tyler. Those sinker cutter pitchers can be tough, especially if your opponent pitches well.
Nope, that's in.
And then Sanchez is still a relevant card from the collections. And he's going to roll it past Wilson. We got kind of a delayed break. Hope you guys are following Dark Spectre. If you're not, please do so right now. Dark Spectre, you seen anything that you like out of the college football trailer? Or the Madden trailer, for that matter, if you've paid attention to them? Man, a couple of slow rollers, but Wilson's lack of range getting us here. City officials and Bears brass can go suck a fat one until they gag and pass out to the Dark Spectre. He's pretty good. Pack Shohei bought a ton of cards to make the team better. Yeah, I think if I get Shohei, I might be tempted to do the same. I'm not sure how much I want Foles and Tulowitzki. I finished the American League, but man, that's a lot of stubs. Congratulations on packing Shohei. Try to turn 2, and he's safe. Grayson, welcome in. Thanks for following, Grayson. That's a shame, Joker, because I had a lot of fun with EA games. But that's me. Trying to get him to put a bad swing on something, but I don't think this guy's going to offer. Here he's locked in with Jones.
No, that's down. Ball.
Cabrera's on deck, so it won't get easier for Vida on the left-hand side. Yeah, trying to dive out there at first, but it's not going to happen. Shoot. Can we get Cabrera to roll over on one? Not that time. Fan sticking his hand through the wall. That looks very natural.
That's the ball.
Did see the reveal last night. Both games have potential. You spent more time on Madden over college football last release cycle for Dark Spectre. Yeah, I feel like 26 wasn't a great year for the college game, following up on 25's release. I'll probably be given a creator code, to be honest, Joker. And I think Cabrera just got me for a 3-run shot. Yeah, dang it. Vida's tough here. We don't want to get mercy ruled, but yeah, Vida's having a hard time. Johnny, welcome in. How are you, Johnny? We haven't even got to the plate yet. We're down 4. Giambi playing in one of his secondaries. Came up, played third base. He'll grab it there. A creator code means that they'll probably supply me a code, and I won't have to purchase it. 26 can get super cheesy, says Dark Spectre. 26 is better than 25 Dynasty-wise, says Mike, for the college football releases. So when people ask if I buy it, I don't like to act like I'm spending my money on it if they give it to me, Joker. Because I wouldn't be really telling you guys the whole story. No, not every creator. No, you kind of have to be either a larger creator or in EA Creator Network or something like that. I got fortunate to get into their network through Twitch Sports program like 4 or 5 years ago. So, you know, it's not guaranteed that they'll give us a code, but they have every time previously. May not be day one, but a lot of times I'll jump on the trial and then get on there. All right, that one's slammed through by Posada. I should have done the mound visit. We'll do it here. Now that I'm thinking about it. Try to get it together, man. Spider-Man, thanks for following. What's your favorite Spider-Man movie? Spider-Man. Ray Ray, welcome in. How are you, Ray Ray? Our question of the day is, what's your favorite baseball movie? And Giambi can't get that one. He was going to send the runner. Probably should have against McNeil. Spider-Man No Way Home is your pick. I don't know that I've seen that one. Is that one more recent?
Oh, that's down. Ball.
Bench warmers or Sandlot for Ray Ray. The watermelon slice just followed. How's it going, Slice?
That's the ball.
Mighty Ducks is another good sports movie, says Joker. All right, Jacob Wilson. He had a rough inning. Had a couple balls roll past him to get my opponent's rally going there. Now we get a turn at bat. It's going to be against Clay Buchholz. You know, with Russell, it's interesting. 12 years into his career, the start there with Seattle, he looked like he was a lock. He kind of hurt his case the last 4 or 5 years when he left Seattle. So I don't know what's going to happen with Russ. It's kind of the Hall of Very Good, so I imagine Russell probably gets in there eventually. He might help or hurt himself depending on how well liked he is on those CBS broadcasts too. Not a sports movie, but Mike says he's a big Batman binge right now. Are you going way back to like the Adam West stuff, Mike, or the more recent Batmans? Dark Spider says, I love the challenge of building a team in franchise mode. If Eli's in there, Rush should be in there, says Mike Plays Games. Not the show. To be honest with you, I knew he was on the show, but I thought maybe he had done some movies too back in the day. Mike's enjoying The Dark Knight with Heath Ledger as the Joker. And we're battling with Volte. Solid gold, says Dark Spectre. Yeah, sinker popped up in on me. Super late on the swing. Christian Bale as Batman is Mike's favorite. Well, it was a one-off, right, for George Clooney to be Batman. I'm pretty sure I saw that one in theaters back in the 90s. But I can't remember the title of it. I think it had Halle Berry in there as well. I definitely haven't seen all of them. Batman and Robin, worst Batman film ever released, says Mike. Hey, what's up, Flawless? How you doing, dude? Not much. What's new with you? I'm here pretty steadily. You're the one that I see once in a while. You tell me what Floss has been up to. It's crazy to you. Some people are going to grow up with Ben Affleck as their Batman, says Mike. NHL bro, what's up, dude? How you doing? The new Batman Lego game is 6 as Flawless. Dark Spectre says, I don't hate Ben.
Ball.
You like him as Batman, his Bruce Wayne sucks, says Mike. Those of you scrolling on TikTok, you guys control the timer. If we get 100 followers, we'll do a pack opening for you guys. So please be sure to follow, share, and like. I meant to open a pack for Big Baby Henny and his recent subscription, and I forgot to do it between games. So next between games, I better get on it. We're playing with the A's theme team for anybody just tuning in. Not trying to lose, but yeah, just trying to mess around and have some fun. Sounds like a lot of billionaires that are in the news frequently these days, Mike.
Ball.
Right,
That's
Chipper
down.
versus Vlada. 69 nice. Right, Jay Willie's got it. He'll get the out. Across the diamond. Nolan, thanks for following. Chevy's, thanks for following. Fellas, ladies, everyone. Our question of the day: what's the greatest baseball movie ever made? Oh, Steve-O, what's up, dude? Congratulations on the marriage. I saw some posts from you the other day. Came across my my X feed. Mike's got his breakdown on Batman and the best Batmans of all time. Giambi with a perfect. It wasn't that perfect on the launch angle. 111 off the bat for a ground rule double for the Giambino. Here's Big Mac. McGuire trying to hit that inside sinker. Mike knows. Mike knows the pain here. Ooh, The Natural. Getting suggested by the AI. I haven't watched The Natural, to be honest with you guys. Los29 and Rye Dog, thanks for jumping in, fellas, and following. Question of the day: what's the greatest baseball movie ever made? For anybody that wants to weigh in on that one. And he'll grab it and left. That kills Rally. Had an amazing time. Heading to the courthouse now. Turn in the license. Make it official for Steve-O. Play with Slim. He's going Sandlot. Major League for Lowe's. Christian Bell is what the AI said. Yeah, I like Angels in the outfield and Moneyball too. And Money All as well, Solo. Yeah, I'd probably go with Moneyball just because I'm an A's fan, Los. But I enjoy watching Angels in the outfield. I feel like the pacing and the feel of the movie kind of takes me back to being a young person myself. Probably came out when I was like 13, 14. So the kids in the movie are a little bit younger than I would have been in real life at that time. But yeah, I enjoyed the movie. Solo says bench warmers is a favorite when he wants to troll himself a little bit. We are multi-streaming, so we're chatting with the friends across all the platforms. Same name everywhere, though, if you guys want to be a multi-way follower. Man, that felt like a slow double play animation. Thought that was tailor-made double play ball. Need a Jacob Wilson upgraded card here. Juan Soto swinging through against Vida. We just got a piece of that one. Wild thing, says Corey. Corey coming out of lurking. Corey, how's your day been? How about those Braves, Corey? All right, we'll get Posada. Vida maybe settling down a little bit after that first inning giving up 4. Daniel, thanks for following today. Solo, he wants some movie theater popcorn. Bears are moving to Indiana. Yes, that is the word of the day today. Trying to get the boss pack before the end for Corey. It's tougher this year to get through the XP programs, for sure. Daniel, I'm doing good. Who's your favorite football team, Daniel? Since you got the footballs in the display name. Zachary, welcome in. Thanks for following, Zachary. Green Bay Packers for Daniel. How do you think the Packers will fare this year, Daniel? Seth is so tough. Seth, what makes you so tough, buddy? Xavier, welcome in. Thanks for following, Xavier. You guys are on the For Your page. Come on in and follow. 100 followers. We'll do a big pack opening. I'm playing ranked with an A's theme team. We already hit World Series, so now we're screwing around. Glad the state asked us if we want him to solo. I wonder how many Colts fans will switch to becoming Bears fans now. Jensen Hoop, thanks for following. Actually, I think it's Jason Hoop. Looked at that wrong. You would say 10-7. Hard to say, though, says Daniel. Matthew Clarkey. What's up, Matthew? Yeah, appreciate all of you guys following. Keep them coming. Please like and share if you're coming on in here. Definitely helps with the algorithm. Also, we love TikTok Shop. I've heard that's a big For Your page push thing if you guys say that in chat. Because I do the occasional TikTok shop product uploads. Seth says, let's go Niners. Oh no. Where are the Niners going? To the substation? To find some more things to complain about why they didn't win? Sorry, Seth. I'm a Seahawks fan. I'm also a troll, Seth. Who's your favorite Niner of all time? Down goes Kurtz, but we get one in the bottom of the third. Solo says nobody's going to switch from being a Colts fan to a Bears fan. Central Indiana is full of Colts fans. F the Niners, says Ethan. Yes, Ethan, you're talking my language. Reagan, welcome in. How's your day been, Reagan? Nah, we don't need any of that stuff, boss. Unless they send it to me for a product endorsement. Been a mod for 4 years for Corey. Question mark, what's going on, buddy? Anna Fry should be his favorite Niners player, says Solo. I don't even know who Anna is. Oderlin, welcome in. The timer is the fear of missing out timer. The more you guys are active, chatting, following, sending gifts, subscribing, etc., the more the timer goes up. So don't let the timer run out, because that's when we gotta wrap up the stream. Pretty good. Just moved into your first house. It's been a long day for Reagan. Moving is super annoying, man. Did you get all your stuff unpacked already, Reagan, or not yet? Hate moving. If I move again, I hope that'll be the last move. I'm pretty happy with my home, but you know, I guess everybody would like to upgrade and have more house, more property, and you know, perfect location and all that sort of thing too. But yeah, the energy it takes is draining.
No, that's in.
Trev, welcome in. Thanks for following, Trev. Seth likes Brock Purdy. Oh, yes, one of my favorites of all time. What's Brock up to this off season? Is there any good, Brock Purdy's on the farm, throwing hay bales, getting ripped or anything? Stories out there. Make room for the bikes of Solo. Still have rearranging to do for moving for Dark Specta. The monkey has followed. Welcome in, monkey. What's your favorite monkey variety? I want to say Curious George is supposed to be like a capuchin monkey, something like that. I watch my share of Curious George with the kids in the house, so whatever Curious George is my favorite monkey.
That missed. That's a ball.
Here's Giambi. He had a perfect last time, but it was a ground rule double. We'll see if he can catch up to one this time. Usually love playing with Giambi cards. His swing is kind of nice. Not certain if he's extreme pull, but it feels like he is. Oh, didn't pull that one though. So says we got Mike Evans. Finally got somebody good at wide receiver. Yeah, Mike's going into his prime too. Truckin', what's up, buddy? How's your day going, Truckin'? Trey, thank you for following. Truckin', thanks for sending the heart me here. Solo says orangutan is his favorite monkey variety. I really wish they would give McGuire the shorter, more compact swing he used from like 92 on in this game, because his swing changed a lot throughout his career. D. Will, welcome in. As a Niner fan, the Rams are scary, says Levi. Yeah, don't worry about the defending Super Bowl champions, guys. Keep hyping yourselves up over there. Let's see. I'm about to crash out. Just followed. What's going on, Crash Out? Is Evans even going to play? Solo wants to know. All right, Vita Blue. Not the best start, but he's trying to eat up some innings for us. He is our pitching captain for this theme team. If you'd like to be the pitching captain, just send us a universe there on TikTok. Albert Pujols late to the party. He'll swing through it.
Ball, that's in.
Reagan, thanks for the heart me. It puts you on the TikTok team, and we always like to get the team growth on these TikTok lives when we're here. The Seahawks just lost a lot of players in free agency. You don't think Sam can do what he did again? Sure, keep doubting him, Levi. Reagan, thanks for the GG.
That's ball forward. Take your base.
Niners would have beat the Chiefs if they would have started Darnold instead of Brock Purdy. But that's a fact you guys don't want to face.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Look what happened. He left the Niners. came to Seattle, and then Seattle took you guys out of the playoffs and lifted the Lombardi. Levi is in Levi Stadium. Am I mad that the Chiefs got Kenneth Walker? I'm happy Kenneth Walker got the bag. Seattle will find a way to run with the rookies and when Charbonnet gets back. I'm glad Matt's here. Matt's ready to time out some trolls. Matt, I'm winding up the Niners and Rams fans right now. I hope you got a few minutes to moderate, Matt. Jimmy, welcome in. Thanks for following, Jimmy. Seahawks can go 0-17. I'm going to be talking trash until somebody else is Super Bowl champ this year. Wait till the Madden stream start. Matt got off early today. You have any fun plans for the weekend, Matt? Go watch a Rangers game or anything? All right, Volte's got it. And through the top of the fifth, it's 4-1. He got 4 in that first inning. Vada kind of got shook and was struggling there. Daniel forgot that Darnold was in San Francisco. He was on that Super Bowl team. He was the backup then. You once said hi, how's it going, and somebody's streaming got blocked. Maybe it was an inadvertent block, Reagan. I've done that a few times over the years. You know, I'm going to time out a troll or block a troll out of the chat, and I click on the wrong name. Or maybe a mod slipped, you know, scrolling on their phone or something. If they did it specifically because you said, hi, how's it going, then that's pretty wild. And Jay Willie, just a little late on the sinker. I was putting the PCI down there looking for it, too. Right, here's McNeil. Solo says it was deserved. Solo's in the other chat. He said you deserved it, Reagan. Solo's a bit of a troll sometimes. Tate with the flying dollar bands. What's going on, Tate? Thanks for following today. Tate, when was the last time that you saw money flying around like that? I'm still waiting. I want to catch some wild money just floating in the atmosphere. Did find $21 on a walk about 2 months ago. Went to get the mail and saw a dollar bill laying up in the dirt, and there was a 20 connected to it. It's like, oh, hey, I can go to McDonald's now. All right, McNeil up the chimney. Who's going to grab it? Looks like it's Lindor. The A's theme team struggling to put together enough good hits. Eclipse, imagine this. My rating is in the low 1600s, but now I'm playing with the A's theme team, and I'm playing the number 3 guy in the world at the moment. So, if we pull this off, it'll be a stunner. Juan Soto, the red Soto, stepping in here against Vita Blue. But that was hit hard, man. I mean, he's the number 3 guy in the world, though. What do you expect? Messages weren't going through on TT. I wonder why. That happens occasionally. Cam comes in and says that it's acting up for him from time to time. But yeah, welcome over, Matt. Matt, any new games that you're waiting to pick up? Dude, the gift was awesome on the red chat yesterday. Otherwise, I missed it solo. I just explained it, Aiden. I gotta catch my breath now. Aiden, I got a question for you. What's the greatest baseball movie ever made? Deep fries deep in the hole, and he'll save a hit. We should one-on-one sometime. I don't know, Seth. Maybe you got to join the Discord if you want to play with me on my community. To do that, you click on my profile. My link tree is right there, and the link tree has the Discord link. Mr. 3000. Ooh, that's a good movie, man. I miss Bernie Mac. I feel like Bernie Mac was a great comedian in his day. I wouldn't mind watching Mr. 3000 again. I think I've only seen it once or twice. Been a long time since I've seen it, so I forgot a lot of the jokes. Greatest baseball movie ever is Moneyball because of what happened at the end of the 2002 season, says Mike Plays Games. Yeah, Brad Pitt's still running around there in the Coliseum, preparing for these to get a title. we'll lock him up, and Vida was able to eat some innings at least for us. Windsor, he likes Little Big League. All that AL West was for nothing. Yeah, Billy Bean's teams were pretty snake bitten. Still a part of the franchise. So I guess it's still Billy's direction. You've been playing James Bond 007 and Lego Batman for Matt. Oh, maybe they turned on? I don't know. I was thinking they might turn them on after afternoon as far as the drops. Douglas, he's liking The Sandlot for best baseball movie of all time. All I'm seeing from my side, I refreshed my chat, was the pin message solo. But yeah, I'd love to turn the drops on. But yeah, I'd assume if they're coming this weekend, it'll be after noontime here on the West Coast. New backyard baseball's coming, says Windsor. And Kurtz is going to get a knock. Oh, you got a Minecraft skin. Hey, we're giving away Minecraft skins on the Purple app, guys. If you're not followed, it's DonyellFreak there as well. Shea Bangaliers. I think this one's at least going to get in the gap. I'm going to send the runners and either get doubled off or we're going to get two. And Shea's going to get two across the plate and two bases for the Athletics catcher. Don't know if you saw Trying to Go to the Movies for Matt. Matt, no, that one didn't come across. What movie are you looking to see? I think the next one we'll probably see as a family is going to be Toy Story 5. We saw the Mario movie somewhat recently when it came out, and then we checked out that Sheep Detective movie. The Sheep Detective movie's not a bad watch. Windsor says Toy Story 5 looks interesting. They're taking shots at technology, and it says Windsor. They are. Just got a piece with Big Mac to stay in the at-bat. Matt's going to go see the He-Man movie, guys. Without spoiling it, I don't know if it's already been released yet. But if anyone's seen it in chat, let us know 1 to 10 rating if you enjoyed it. I don't think I realized there was a He-Man movie, to be honest with you. I should probably pull out Vida, but I think I'll let him stay in until he goes into the red. Or if he gives up a hit. Gary Movie 6 was dope, says, I'm the GOAT, but May was the best. Carson, thanks for following. Carson, who's your favorite athlete of all time? Thank you, everybody, for being tuned in across all 3 of the streams. I have a new sponsor, and I need to get in 20 streams this month and next month for them on MLB The Show. So a lot of show content coming here this summer. Jay Willie deep in the hole, looking like Jack Wilson, his father, with a nice play. Goat, thanks for following as well. Freddie Freeman's Carson's favorite baseball player. Yeah, Freddie's a good choice. If it's a lefty, I might mound visit and pull Vida. If it's a righty, we'll see. It's Chipper. I think we'd rather face Chipper on the other side. Let's go to the bullpen. I have a normal bullpen for the most part. Other than I got Keith Folk in there, who I probably shouldn't have in there. For the Ace theme team. Ace have a serious lack of pitching in this game and in real life. Art imitating life here in MLB The Show 26. I like a very slow animation just to throw down. Chipper will take. Lou Gehrig all time, playing right now, probably Babe Ruth, Randy Johnson, maybe even Acuna. Those are all fun answers.
No, that's out.
That Lou Gehrig supercharged card was pretty nice that they dropped on Lou Gehrig Day for the event. The vintage card, I think, is what it was. Helped me get through that program a lot. All right, down 1. Here's Carlos Cortez stepping in. Got Country Boy that just followed. Country Boy, who's your favorite baseball team? Thanks for following, Country Boy. Alexi Reyes, welcome aboard. Same question for you, Alexi. Lights are flashing, timers going up. Appreciate all the activity on today's stream. It is Daddy Jack that just followed. What's happening, Jack? Are you playing football? Is that you in the profile picture? And Cortez hits the top half on one in the dirt. It should let go by. Alexi's a Mets fan. Jack, what's up, bud? Yeah, is that you playing football? I let that sinker travel a little too far with Wilson. Ben with the double in, welcome in. It's your friend Gavin, and he passed away. Rest in peace to Gavin. Sorry to hear of his passing at what looked like a young age. Nice of you to carry on his memory and think about him. Across the internet if you want to see. Yeah, I'll try to go check it out after stream. If I remember, I'll scroll through to your profile and check out about Gavin. Sinker ball a little bit high. I'm underneath it late with McNeil. One's on 66 pitches. That one's a bit high. So we got the full count here with 2 outs. And McNeil's just going to loop it into right field. Why did I ask your favorite team? When you guys follow, I think it's good to ask a question and greet everybody. If you can get them chatting, hopefully, viewers stick around and become a part of your community. No particular reason, though, just so we can, talk sports and get to know one another. Hunter, welcome in. How's it going, Hunter? Thanks for following. I'm not that much of a hater, although I do like winding up some rival fans to my favorite teams. And I was trying to look for that slurve in case he hung it, but yeah, I hung myself by going around on the check swing. I like the A's. Unfortunately, they're doing the vagabond thing, hanging out in Sacramento for a while. It's going to be harder to follow them once they're out of state. Let's see. Good. Just got the show an hour ago for Hunter. Well, Hunter, I hope you have fun with MLB 26. There's still quite a bit to do with the game. Hasn't been a great release. I hope you got it on a sell price. Not my favorite edition of MLB The Show, but we're playing it and having fun anyways. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm an A's fan. Not like anybody's forcing me to be an A's fan, but it's kind of hard once it's part of your identity. Like I'm an A's fan. For Windsor, he's a Raider fan. Some of that stuff, even if you wanted to let it go, you have a lot of emotional connection to the teams through the years and through the shared experiences and memories.
Ball 4, runner, take your base.
They have a good team. They need pitching and a big bat, says Alexi. A's definitely need a lot of pitching. Mets, I'm kind of surprised the Mets have underperformed. I feel like that's not a bad roster that the Mets have. Mets were off to a very slow start at the beginning of the year. Phillies kind of turned around their slow start with the managerial change. Got a Pokemon spawning over there in the purple side. All right, Duran will get the strikeout. Here's Soto. Let's bring in a lefty to face Soto out of the pen. Let's try out Adam Macko. Why not? Need to get everybody back from injury, says Alexi for his Mets. It's a tough pitch if you're not expecting it. The slider on the inner half.
Down, ball.
Do you guys use the bear down mechanic when you're pitching? I always kind of forget about it and feel like I probably should have used it more throughout the game than what I do. I did like the background blur a lot, but I've been told numerous times that it makes the game lag more. And I think sometimes it's a little harder to pick out the ball from the release point when you have the blur on. Nice if you're facing a bad batter's eye, though. Posada swings through. I think he was not expecting that one. Go back to the well, and we'll go the short way. Down a run, we need to take this lead here if we can. Carson, Aiden, Cody, Jackson, Justin, Steph, everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great Friday. Thanks for watching. Content should be coming out in about an hour, Jackson. Good. Yep. Should be some new stuff. Yes, I definitely watched it solo. Only Fear, what's up, buddy? I posted about it on my socials. Okay, Volte's gonna ground out here, just short. Volte's fast, but not 99 fast to put too much pressure on him. He's been throwing a lot of sinkers away to the lefties, and that's what I was looking for. Now he's popping me inside, and I'm looking on the wrong side of the plate. And Batista makes quick work of Matt Bat with Kurtz. Let's see if we can get one with Langoliers. Last time up, we had a 2-run double with Shea. And I was looking for it, right? I was anchored down there, but just late. And down goes Langoliers. So if we're going to do it, it's going to have to be 9th inning magic. It gave up 4 to start the game, too. Could have just had Vida come out a little bit under control. Would have been a whole lot different. So you got an hour to get 500 PXP with the cornerstone for Corey. Tackett, welcome in. Thanks for following, Tackett. Dark Spectre, he's got the cup of coffee going now. I'm gonna lock in and play some games probably for Dark Spectre, I'm assuming. J-Ram turns on it. Just made some coffee too for Windsor. Those of you that are coffee enjoyers, do you have the K-Cup style coffee maker? Do you have something more upscale? Do you have the older, brewing the coffee with the filters, like with the Folgers type of thing? That's what my parents had for years growing up. Got my wife one of those K-Cup ones, and she's had it for a long time now. I guess those are supposed to be terrible for the environment, but man, it seems to work out. Time to lock in on doing nothing for Windsor. Expected says probably so. He'll probably play a little something here. Let's go. I don't know which righty I should use. Let's try Ryan Hillsley here. You just do instant in the microwave for Windsor. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. I don't think I knew that there was a way to do it that way. See, Dark Spectre says he usually brews a whole pot using the filter at home. All right, we need a run to tie, 2 to walk this off. It's McGuire, but Giambi leads off, and then Cortez is going to be up third this inning. See if he sticks with Batista. Oh, that was a good one to hit. I'm out early on the slider. It's just in there.
Ball inside. Nope, ball.
Oh, thought that was a sinker, like in here. Yeah, I went slamming at it. And there was a good pitch to hit, but, it's easy to kind of slam that PCI when you're looking in the corners and they throw one in a good spot. McGuire will hit one in a good spot. Big Mac not fast enough to turn that to 2, but we have a runner on. And we'll go for a pinch runner off the bench as McGuire's in the DH spot. I'm pausing. My opponent's pausing as well. Let's see who we have. Ooh, not too much speed down here. It's going to have to be Daryl Hernandez. Miles, quotes welcome in, Miles. I should see if these have a faster runner to choose from. Oh, that's a nice swing from Cortez. It's 106 off the bat, but it's a bad launch angle, and it just kind of hooks into the right fielder's glove. That's a swing that I wanted, but not the result. The RNG not rewarding us that time. Good opening pitch there to Wilson. Just clipped for a strike. And Wilson keeps the game moving. Potential tie and run in scoring position now. Frank, thanks for following. Logan, thanks for following. Everybody, please follow if you're browsing the stream. Wasn't going to swing, and then I decided to hack at it there right at the end. Super late. Had 2 outs, 2 strikes, and Shea bombed it, said tight spot. And I pulled up, didn't trust the pitch. I didn't want to get rang up looking, so yeah, tough ending. Had the good swing with Cortez that didn't reward. Close game, good game to the opponent. He had 4 in the first, and he made it hold up. Typical. Yeah, well, usually no. Typically these blow it like they did yesterday, up 6-1. Kurtz gets up to P3, and we pick up another pack, and hopefully another will spin here before we make it to the event drop. Guys, I want to tell you about today's stream being sponsored by MMOEXP. If you want amazing discounts and bonuses on MLB The Show 26 stubs, check out MMOEXP. It's a fantastic and trustable MLB 26 stub site. You can use my code DYF for 7% off, and their website is MMOEXP.com/influencer/Donyell. So now you know where to get locked in for stubs. Here we go. Back to the ballpark. How's our timer looking, TikTok? We got 33 minutes left guaranteed. We got 56 followers. We need 44 more for a pack opening, guys. I may have to spin some stubs on you guys if we get to the right amount of packs. I'm going to throw one of my least favorite A's of all time, Luis Severino, in this game because Jeffrey Springs is not full bar yet. We're back at home, and we're facing P5, Red Diamond, Felix Hernandez. Tight Spot's playing along at home. But he's got the firefighter uniforms here. And our opponent has quit. He saw Severino on the bump in West Sacramento, and he got shook, and he threw his console right out the window. All right, so GG's in the chat. There's our first victory of the year with the A's theme team. Updates coming in 54 minutes, I think, Logan. Usually it's at noon Pacific Standard, 3 Eastern. If you're in Mountain or Central, I don't know. I can't understand your guys' time zones. Heart rate spiked, and you unplugged the console. Yes, you knew he was cooked. All right, we're searching for an opponent. Hopefully somebody that's got the stones to take on the A's theme team. That one feels laggy. I'm going to find a different opponent. I think we'll pitch Jeffrey Springs just because I can't stand Severino. Cooper Rogers, welcome in. Thanks for the follow, Coop. Coop, who's your favorite baseball team? Mountain Time has to be so nasty. So the Orange President, if you know what I'm talking about, Solo, I saw an article today that said he's trying to get rid of daylight savings time. Or get rid of the standard time. I guess stay permanently on daylight savings time. So that'd be interesting to see if that actually happens. California voters, we authorized our state to get rid of it, but it has to go through an act of Congress, and it's never been taken up in Congress. So, time will tell. Be easier to figure out what time everybody's on. It would be this time with the longer daylight hours. I guess is what they want to shift to permanently, or at least what he wants to shift to. So he's trying to drum up the votes apparently through his party. So yeah, I guess it would get dark at 6:30 instead of at 5. I like it getting dark early in the winter, but I guess it'll just stay dark longer in the morning if they stay with the spring forward scenario. I think traditionally, before World War II, it was the darker, earlier hours. Yeah, I do too. I like it being dark early, but that's me. Yeah, we need the purple president to let us know. I don't think he meant to, but he was self-promoting in the general of the Discord yesterday, so I don't know if I hope I didn't hurt his feelings. I just kind of slightly nudged him to say, like, hey, if you're going to be streaming, you got to let him know in the self-promo channel. So hopefully we'll hear from the purple president and see if the presidents are aligned. So it's Kurtz versus Springs. And I thought when he loaded in, it showed the 94 Kurtz. And then when it showed the play art, it showed the live series Kurtz. So I think the game's getting glitchy on us again. And if you don't like that, you don't like MLB The Show. If there's any time left after this rank game, I may take on DeGrom again on that Showdown as we get into the new content. So yeah, please follow and drive up our timer for that. Lindor and Springs head to head. Lindor staring in. Close to a new threshold or a new milestone on TikTok. We're just a little shy of 43,000 followers there on the long road to 50K. Need to get some viral videos somehow. Here's Aaron Judge. Judge in the Cardinals uniform doesn't look quite right to me. And he'll bop one foul. His timing was decent on that.
Ball.
The question of the day for anybody just joining is, what is the greatest baseball movie ever made? Of course, opinions will vary. Why is that lady standing up blocking the guy with the MLB The Show shirt right behind home plate there? Somebody tell her to sit down. Yeah, there we go. Now she sat down. Pay to be right next to the front row and have this lady just standing the whole time. Let's see. Reed M 4421. What's up, Reed? Thanks for following. Where is that sunset from, Reed? Did you take that picture yourself? Looks quite nice. All right, it was a long at bat with Judge. Spoiled a lot of balls foul. In the end, Springs will prevail and get the out. You pay for tickets too, old man. If I wanted to sit, I'd stay home. You took the picture on a lake for Reed. Very nice. We're going to face the D train in this game. Dontrell Willis on the hill. Andrew, 5103. What's up, Andrew? Thanks for following. Leo DeVries will flip around and bat from the right-hand side. Yeah, I was looking for the fastball. That was not the fastball. Cutter almost hit me in the foot.
That's in. Ball.
And DeVries pulls the hands in. Can he keep it fair? No, it's just going to go foul. He missed a home run by 4.7 feet. He may not miss the home run this time. It's 102 off the bat. Stay fair. Stay fair. It's gone for Leo DeVries. Twitch, clip that. All right, Leo gets home run number 21. Rick Sharp, thanks for following. Dontrell has a funky release point. He does. That is big facts. Here's Henry Bolte coming up. And obviously a lot of motion with D-Train, you know, turns his back to the batter and all that. Mostly I just try to look at the release point, not look at the pitcher as best I can. Beautiful cutter, just got in there for the strike. And he'll get me swinging over the top with Bolte. Here's Kurtz, a little lefty-lefty showdown. And I thought sinker out of the hand, so slamming down, trying to catch that one. That time I made a better adjustment, but still late and in the hole here. And Kurtz will flip a souvenir to the fans down the third baseline. Oof. Chasing in, and Willis claims another strikeout victim. Here's Shea Langoliers. Shea makes a bid. Lindor cuts it off. And the fast-running catcher looked like he was safe, but he's out there. Yeah, I think I'm going to tell him put the headphones on. Take a look at that there in New York. Let's go to the replay and see what happens here with Langoliers. Right, so it's deep in the hole. He sets. Oh, it looks quite different on the replay. But yeah, Shea just kind of hesitated a step. But yeah, okay, we're out. At least according to that. Dark Specta is on a 15-stream watch streak. Thanks for watching consistently here, Dark Specta. A lot of hours spent together between Dark and myself. If you guys are scrolling on TikTok, please jump in, follow to make the lights flash, and tell us your favorite baseball movie of all time. That's the question of the day today. It's actually phrased, what is the greatest baseball movie of all time? And try to get Buxton to chase off on one. Not having it.
That's a ball. No,
I have trouble throwing a strike, and this guy's not helping me out. Not chasing. And Buxton with a good swing. McNeil should be able to get there despite the slow speed for Jeff. Here's Ben Rice. Rice has been on fire for the Yankees this season. Hey, Savage, thank you very much for the heart me. That puts you on our TikTok team and definitely helps out with the stream and very appreciated. How's your day going, Savage?
That's a ball.
Got a new follower. It's John Fortnite. Thanks for following, John. Who's your favorite baseball team? It's going good, says Savage. That's good to hear. Yeah, it's nice weather here. A little bit warm. It's supposed to cool after this weekend. Enjoying what's left of the spring as we're getting ready to lean into the summer months and more of the Central Valley heat. Zenos, thanks for following.
Did he go?
In the winter, I got a screaming deal on some Nerf Super Soakers and also some reusable water balloons. So last weekend we played in the backyard with the kids and they had a lot of fun with that. Probably do that again this weekend. Get out, enjoy the warm weather and getting each other wet for a while. Zenos, I'm an athletics fan. How about yourself? May not be an athletics fan for long. Decision time for those of us have franchises moving, what we're going to do. But yeah, I've been an A's fan as far back as I remember supporting a team. Rays are playing some great baseball. You get to watch them most days when they play Zenos, or you just get to watch occasionally? So it's a weird thing, Windsor. There's different cities that are making an expansion bid for MLB whenever they do expand. They got to settle the A's and the Rays is supposedly what has to happen first, and then expansion happens. And Sacramento is trying to bid for a team, so I don't know if I would go for a Sacramento team or if I'll follow the A's from a little further away. Sacramento's not too far of a drive to watch and support. I definitely won't root for the Giants, and I don't think I'll root for any of the existing franchises because they all voted to allow the A's to move without even paying the relocation fee. Supposedly, the late Padres owner had a group of owners that were going to help him stop the move, and he passed away on the ownership meetings like 2 days before they took the vote on that whole thing. So I don't know what'll happen. I guess I just kind of have to cross the bridge as I get there. Join the dark side, be a Yankees fan, says Green Link. Be nice to have a team that always contends and spends money, for sure. You watch all the games, should only watch on Prime, says Xenos. So we get a big smack with Big Mac. My favorite player of all time, Homer's there against the D-Train. And we're up 3 in this ranked extravaganza game. Yeah, always got the small market Dodgers. Yeah, just a little down south there. I guess what I'm going to have to do is find out a way to get a cheap MLB Extra Innings membership. This year I have one when the A's relocate, and then how to stream that to my television set. Not sure how long they'll stay in their contract. They had a contract through 2031 for Northern California broadcast rights, but I'm not sure if they're going to show a team from Southern Nevada to like California, Sports Bay Area North, or whatever it's called. Can you be a mod too? No, you just got here, dude. First rule of being mod is don't ask for mod. Come to the dark side. We got the big blue white cap waiting for me with the NY on it. Savage is also trying to get me to go to the Yankees. They got Savage and Green Link trying to get me there. A couple of guys that I enjoy too. I'm playing you right now. Take it easy, Danny. You didn't have to follow and hit a home run on me, dude. I'm playing with an A's theme team. James says the Jays are calling me. You get me a passport to Canada where I can move up there with you guys. Then maybe I'll become a Jays fan. But it's very tough to get Canadian citizenship. To be dual citizen, Donnie. Zeno says, guess what? I don't know what to guess, Zeno. Wolverine in a God of War game, it looks like, says Dark Specta. You missed a few game reveals. Yeah, that God of War game has a lot of buzz around it. James says he's Irish, supporting the Blue Jays. Don't know what our ethnicity has to do with it, but hey, that's fine. Jays have a lot of support throughout the entire nation up there. Yeah, anybody's sexuality or religion and stuff doesn't belong in chat. That's just a weird question, especially when you haven't been part of the community for a long time. So I'm guessing you're troll baiting. So why don't you go bait some bacon grease and warm it up? I'll see you later when I come to visit your mom, to the troll that we take out with the garbage. You're just saying you're a baseball fan from Ireland. Okay, now I got you, James. Like, I'm Italian, and they have an Italian, at least they used to have an Italian night for the A's. So I have one of the A's hats has a little Italy flag on it. So I wasn't sure where you're going with that. But that's pretty cool that you're watching baseball over in Ireland. How popular do you think the sport is in Ireland? Like, do you think a lot of people watch or no? Might have to find us a bacon and greasy moat.
Ball.
I made one. And I'm not sure where it's at here on my stream deck anymore. I probably need to remake it, though. It's a little bit small. Ramos, welcome in. Thanks for following, Ramos. Yeah, they looked really good when I was making them in the editor, but they're kind of hard to read. There. Naruto Kid, welcome in. Not popular at all. NBA and NFL are growing. Yeah, I feel like those leagues are doing a really good job of trying to expand internationally, where I don't think MLB is quite on the same level of, the series that they play overseas. Hey, James, thanks for jumping in. How's your day going, James? Hey, guy that's playing me right now, Danny. Do you have the live series, Kurtz, or do you have the spotlight, Kurtz? Because when you load it in, I think it showed me the spotlight in your lineup. But yeah, it's showing me the live series here in the game. I need to look at the VOD. It's not that big a deal, but I'm 99% sure it showed the same Kurtz that I have, that they were both towards the top of the lineup. So it's a weird visual glitch from the show. It's a bug in the lineup screen, says Green Link. Well, I'm sure they're Their staff is working overtime to get that fixed right away. They don't allow for any mistakes in this game. James, also a Vikings fan. Seeing them come live in Ireland was a dream come true, says James. Who's your favorite Vikings player of all time, James? It's not a bug that's bleeding stubs. Yeah, it'll be fixed by 2030. Shout out to AP Gaming. If you guys aren't following AP Ballparks, what are you doing? You should be following AP. Got all the great creative stadiums in the game. Maybe it's the Vita Blue captain boost that's helping me out. Jetta's, you've only been watching since 2022 for James. That's okay. We all start when we start as fans. Just a little too far underneath for DeVries. Here's Henry Bolte. Forgot about putting the pictures in the art page. You'll be able to put a big drop in there soon, now that you got the Nitro. I saw an offer for free Nitro, at least I think I did, the other day. But usually I don't take up those free offers because it's like, and I don't know with Discord if it's the case, but usually they want you to put on your credit card and subscribe. And if you fail to cancel, then they start billing you. And I always forget to fail to cancel on those things. But you have to let me know how you like the value of it. AP. Hitting against Willis feels so much different when he's out of the windup and into the stretch. That was a nice play. It was perfect off the bat, but Lindor says no hit for you. So here's Shea Langoliers with 2 outs. Julian, thanks for following. How's your day treating you, Julian? It's good for putting larger uploads. Has some good voice chat perks as well. AP's been using it more lately. Yeah, Julian, who's your favorite baseball team? Thanks for jumping in here. What's the timer for? It's the engagement timer. It's the fear of missing out timer. Need everybody to follow, share, and like for a longer stream. Julian's the Yankees fan. And Shea's probably going to be out. I was hoping for a defensive clank, but second baseman says no. So that puts the end on the inning. And we got Patrick from the 870 coming in. How long have I been playing the show? Today, I've been playing for 1 hour and 43 minutes. The first game that I purchased was MLB The Show 19. Game still looks very much the same as it did then. Looks like we haven't taken the leap into the PS5 generation much, at least graphically.
What you got?
How about for yourself? What was your first MLB The Show? Really, that's a good question for anybody that wants to answer. When did you guys get started on the game? If you ever have played this game, sometimes folks just come in to talk sports too, and that's fine. Everybody's welcome, as long as they're not trolling. Even the funny trolls are welcome. The obnoxious trolls gotta go, though. See, Monty Danny, he started on MLB 14. I kind of wish I could either go back and try out the original versions or at least have some knowledge of them. I'm guessing there's videos uploaded on YouTube and stuff about them, but haven't taken the time to dive in. You know, it used to always be a PlayStation exclusive, and I had Xbox through a lot of the years that I was gaming, so, you know, I didn't play the show. Did enjoy some of those 2K MLB games. 18 was an insane grind, says AP. Gavin's made it in. Welcome back, Gavin. Impossible to finish the Affinity. Was that the year they had the Immortals or whatever? I heard that year wasn't a really popular year with a lot of the the user base. That it was just like too much of a grind. Right, Aaron Judge from Linden, California, stepping in.
That's inside ball.
We got a new follower. It's Braxton. Braxton, thanks for following. Who's your favorite baseball club, Braxton? All right, Judge to Giambi. And he'll go across to Kurtz. Here's Byron Buxton. And Buxton's going to take it up the middle. DeVries can't get there. Colton MLB. Welcome in, Colton. How's your day treating you? All right, Kurtz will grab it. He'll go over to the guy that came up with him last year as a rookie, Jacob Wilson, and we got Giambi, McGuire, and Cortez due up. Yeah, glad that you're having a good day, Colton. Our question today: what's the greatest baseball movie ever made? We are chatting with everybody across the 3 streams. So occasionally, or maybe frequently, you'll hear me reading off chat that you may not see. What's my rating? Low 1600s, Bentley. I'm playing the number 3 guy in the world, though, right now, Bentley. And I'm using the A's theme team. So if I pull this off, it'll be a miracle. Giambi gets one to the opposite field. Here's McGuire. What's his user? Oh, I can't tell you. It's private. Definitely not my buddy Alex Gawkill. Or Kreiner. It's not those guys. All right, McGuire's a little bit in front against the D-Train. And not able to hold up on the slider. Was looking away, and he got me good Willis. It's Carlos Cortez. Cortez late on the sinker ball. Not hitting well with Cortez. I feel like I hit well with him when I'm offline grinding, so I got to get the online numbers looking better. Because just a bit inside towards the end of the bat. Here's Jacob Wilson. Ace definitely could use Wilson coming back off the injured list sooner than later. See, Jaron Duran lovers entered the chat. What's going on, Jaron Duran? And Wilson, decent swing, but the center fielder's got it. All right, so we're going to the top of the 5th. Brito, Adele, and Jimenez due up. Bentley, thanks for following. Who's your favorite baseball team, Bentley? The lights are flashing for Bentley. And Springs gives up a no-doubter. Was trying to get that right on the edge. I think it got more of the heart of the plate, and Brito didn't miss. Well, Springs need to lock in. Leads leading the way here for Springs a bit. Speaking of that, go talk to him. Hey, Jeffrey, let's try not giving up home runs. Dak Prescott Glazer, what's happening, Dak? How are the Cowboys going to be this season, you think?
What you got?
Umpire says he didn't swing. And that one almost hit Spring, so another hit up the middle here.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman Andres
Here.
Jackson, welcome in. Thanks for following. FW Austin, welcome aboard. Thank you as well. Who do you guys root for as baseball fans? New followers on TikTok. And Jimenez will swing through. Spring's starting to get tired. Of course, we'd like to get a more parallel here while we're using the A's theme.
That's inside. Ball.
Does anybody know if they're doing an event along with Weekend Classic, or is there no event scheduled for this coming drop? So if there's an event, I probably would play that the first day or two, and then try Weekend Classic later in the weekend. Let's see, 337 underscore Breeze. Thank you for hitting the follow.
Ball.
When does the roster update happen? I'm not sure if they're doing a roster update this weekend, but they're going to update the game in 20 minutes or so. And I think that's going to be it for Springs. Tempted to leave him in against the lefty, but let's go to a fresh arm. Next Friday is when the roster updates come in, is what AP's letting me know from our purple chat. So now you know. Next Friday, for those of you that have investments. Got a new follower, and it's Yui Ping. Welcome in, Yui. Wish he would have done a little glove shuffle over to Wilson, but we'll just get the loan out. Now we got to do a Lindor in a big spot.
Ball.
Don't know if this Adam Macko card's good or not. I popped him in today when I was looking through my relief pitchers. Just try him out.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Judge in the on-deck circle. He'll wait as the umpire rewards us for the check swing. All right, so it's McNeil, DeVries, Henry Bolte due up for the A's theme team.
leading off, left fielder Jeff McNeil.
And that one's bought by McNeil. He's going to get a shot out there towards where they have the playground, which is not rendered in the game at Sutter Health Park. So there's our first online home run with McNeil. The flying squirrel takes one deep. Got Chubby Bunny 1738. Thanks for following, Chubby. Who's your favorite baseball team? Also, we have the 8-ball buddy that just followed as well. Thanks for following. And I'll go chasing in the dirt there with DeVries. Boom. Leo homered earlier, but not that time. And Bolte gets us a hit to the opposite field. Used to follow during football season. Now you're addicted to the show, and you'll follow again. Waldo, don't ever leave us again. It's not the same without you, Waldo. Welcome back. Waldo, who's your favorite baseball team? Considering you were a Madden follower, I may not know about your baseball preferences. Tigers fan, sadly. Do you think they're going to trade away Tariq, or you think they'll hang on to him? Evan TM, welcome in. Thanks for following, Evan. So you got the big swing from McNeil, and then not able to do much else after. Here's Judge, who was in the on-deck circle last inning. I don't know. We got right, left. Let's try out Raleigh Fingers. It might, yeah, that might help. I don't know if it really helps the algorithm over there, but you never know with that platform either, AP. The appeal to the umpire, he says he didn't swing. I feel like with the ABS challenge working out pretty well for Major League Baseball, I like to see them get the check swings correct. And maybe that could be something done by the computers and the monitoring if a guy went around. Because I feel like the umpires get those wrong a lot. What's up, McDougal? How are you liking the finals so far, McDougal? You think the Spurs bounce back tonight? I think they're playing tonight for game 2. I'm assuming it's tonight. Kind of missed that location on that fork ball. Return of the Mac. McDougal's here. 7 games, 1 Spurs victory. Exactly the plan. I feel like it's been the off season forever because my Warriors didn't even do anything, you know, to make a playoff series. So I'm ready for the off season to really get underway. Adriano, welcome in, and Jimmy, welcome in. How are you guys?
That's a ball.
What's happening, Leon? How are you doing today, friend? Yeah, let's try to throw that first strike, mislocation. William, welcome to the stream. Thanks for following, William. Okay, so here's Ben Rice coming up. Been following the Pirates just because, and they need to make bullpen additions like yesterday. I follow a team that also has some yellow and gold in their jersey scheme, and they need some bullpen help as well. Could have used it yesterday because they were up 6-1 and they lost that game to the Cubs. You think it's filtering you? It may be. It was causing some issues for Matt earlier in TikTok chat too. Totten1, welcome in. Thanks for following, Totten. Yeah, sorry that it's holding up any of your messages. It's a non-perfect throw, and it looked like a good jump for Buxton anyways. And the slider just jams up Brito enough that Bolte has the play. So after the top of the 6, it's 4-2 A's Cardinals matchup in Diamond Dynasty. Here's Shea Bangaliers stepping to the plate. And I'm late to the party on that 4-seam. Slam down. Must have thought it was a sinker. Or reacted like it was. There's a sinker. Painted in there by Dontrell Willis. fastball got me. I was thinking it was a cutter, the way it was moving right to left. Not that it would have made a big difference, but I was thinking it was going to finish in and might be able to turn on it. Right, here's Jason Giambi. Doug, Jose, Xavier, Brenton, Binky, welcome in, guys. Hope everybody that's new will follow, share, and like on TikTok. We love the likes. If you guys are tapping, it helps out a lot. If you're not tapping, you're napping, is what I was told for TikTok viewers. Content drops about 18 minutes away, so we'll see what's going on with the show when we get our new stuff coming into the game. And McGuire, he homered earlier. He takes a hit by pitch. Don't get Big Mac mad. And here's Carlos Cortez. And hit that one on the end of the bat with the cutter. So, it's still 4-2. Joe Adele must be coming up because we're getting a camera to look at Joe. Joe Adele robbed 3 home runs and needed a Canseco. Knocked one over the fence the other day with his noggin. All right, Raleigh's getting tired. Let's see who we got down here. Let's try out Adrian Morjon. That's a good swing from Adele. But slightly on top, so Wilson completes the out. Here's Jimenez. He'll ground one over to Leo DeVries. Playing in the secondary position for Leo, and he'll complete the play. There's Valenzuela coming up. And he's coming up and going out through the circle change. Pulled it over the plate a little bit, and he's going to pull it over the fence. Brunson is just on a different level than anyone, says Dinte. Yeah, Brunson's having a great finals run. A lot of people like to talk about Luka Doncic leaving the Mavericks, but man, the Mavericks losing Brunson, pretty wild too when you look back at it. All right, so we'll get Kurtz looking, but a run taken away and the lead cut in half as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Jay Willie stepping in. Oh, I thought it was a good swing on the sinker. Just didn't quite get it barreled up enough. So McNeil homered last time. Wemby is the best player in the NBA, though. He's an alien, says Dinte. Only thing left to trade Kyrie for nothing and complete the D-build for the Mavericks. I agree. I'm kind of wondering who's going to want Kyrie and what Kyrie's got left in the tank coming off all these injuries. Seemed like he kind of chilled out in Dallas and you didn't hear so much of the Kyrie saying crazy stuff like he did when he was with New Jersey and Boston and all that, where he's been a headache. Don't know if he's kind of maturing out of some of that or just learned to, you know, increase his market value for his teams. Randomly became a leader in Dallas. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I was thinking, oh, here we go. Dallas, LeBron going to go to the Warriors, $30 million deal. You promise it's going to happen. I saw a report that Steph's going to meet with LeBron here in the offseason and try to recruit him. Be kind of fun if they try to pursue a 5th ring together. Don't think that roster, even with LeBron, is good enough to compete for a championship in the West. But, you know, if LeBron comes, you could get a lot of ring chasers joining in with LeBron. Just a bit in on the handle. I thought I had one with Bolte. Then I saw the exit velocity was only 90. I thought, oh, it's probably not getting out.
Leading off, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Hike.
They'll make a move to get Giannis and make a run. I guess you could get Giannis by trading Jimmy or Draymond and a lot of other assets. So that would be something if they got Giannis with LeBron and Steph, but I don't know if that's actually going to happen. Feels like Giannis is finally going to force his way out of Milwaukee, but we'll see. It's been quite a long saga between, you know, the Bucks supporters and Antetokounmpo and the whole thing. It would be fun to see LeBron on the Warriors at this age. Yeah, I agree. Enjoyed watching Steph and LeBron play on Team USA, whatever Summer Olympics that was. I think it was a year or so back now. My memory not quite as sharp as it used to be. And I'll miss location, so Lindor gets a big walk to lead off the inning. All right, long run for Carlos Cortez. He's not the fleetest of foot, but he'll get there. Atlanta should have used that pick to acquire Giannis and make a run this postseason. You can only be wildly irrelevant for so long, says McDougal. In his estimation, as long as they keep on doing it. Yeah, Atlanta's an odd team, man, for sure. They traded for Kuminga, but Kuminga's not really a good fit with their roster. I can't say I'm rooting for Kuminga after all he put the Warrior fans through, and the franchise through, but yeah, I don't really know what the plan is in Atlanta, and I never seem to know what their plan is. It's really up to you, David. I think Lindor's a nice card to play with. I have him on my main squad. Today we're messing around with the Ace theme team. And this is hit well by Buxton. It's robbable for Cortez. We'll see what he does. And Cortez is going to grab it for a little takeaway. I don't know if that was really going over the wall. I apologize, but I want to replay this one just so I can see it for the clip, Danny. Since you're in chat, hope you know I'm not trying to hot dog on you. I don't know if that was really going over the wall. I guess it's a robbery for Cortez, but kind of a weird one. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I'm not trying to like dunk on you or anything, but it's like, you know, sometimes the taller guys like Judge, if you had him right, he might just reach up and grab it. Buxton needs to hit the weight room. Eli, welcome in. And then Cortez, he's like 5'7" or something. He's not particularly tall, so that was just kind of a silly animation. I got lucky to grab that one. For sure. Hey, thanks, Jose. The guy that I'm playing, he made it into Purple Chat and seems like a nice dude to talk sports with. Broncos, Jonathan Cooper arrested on domestic violence charges, says Brendan. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate that he did it, if he did do it. And, you know, unfortunate for the Broncos that they have somebody on the roster that's getting themselves in trouble. Roster update I heard is next week. Was Gas, Eli, Mr. Yankee, thanks for following, fellas. Hope you're all having a great day. We're almost to the drops. Or not so much the drops. Hopefully there's drops this weekend, but the content drop for MLB is about 10 minutes away. And I'll slam underneath there with Kurtz. Again, late to the party with the big Amish. And didn't hold up. Tried to, but the cutter got me. Let's see. Everett Clark, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Everett. Those of you that are just coming in, please tell me your favorite baseball team. Love to hear who you guys root for and support as baseball fans. And I'm late on that cutter. Bad rip there with Langoliers. All right, so it's Jason Giambi. A's and Astros getting ready to get started here later today. I'll get a good look at the boys from H-Town. This one chopped by Giambi. Good range by the second baseman. He'll get behind and grab it. Yeah, that is a nice trio, right? The the 3 big boppers at first base. See Cubs fans in the chat. Man, Cubs, they boomed my age yesterday. I'm glad I wasn't home to watch that game. Oh, speaking of boom, Brito's going to tie it. Not going to rob that one for sure. So Duran went for the sinker down and in, and bye-bye sinker. I think that'll be it for Duran. Is trying to get 2 innings. I don't think I have my staff quite set up right here. Using the A's starters, but kind of a normal bullpen. I'm not sure who I'm missing out of my normal rotation. I know I'm missing Hader. I know Houston's going to look to smack the A's around there. And then the A's are going to head to Vegas and play their first games in Vegas on the next homestand in the AAA park there. Little preview for Southern Nevada fans, if there are any, as they try to drum up some interest in the franchise move. I think they're playing the Brewers and the Pirates or something like that. All right, Langoliers will grab it. And let's see. Big Mon, thanks for following. Valenzuela popping up. He'll hit it hard. Giambi's going to grab it and make the play. Giambi's at least somewhat serviceable there at third. Do you have a strategy to fill in the theme team rosters or just select random? I mean, I grabbed Raleigh Fingers, and I wouldn't mind grabbing Eckersley because at least they played for the franchise. Otherwise, no, not so much. It's too bad it's not like Madden that they don't have the team chemistry for every card. Good pitch on that upper fastball there. You didn't like the Madden thing, says Aiden. Why not, Aiden? And a big swing on the slider. I couldn't get the bat underneath it. Down goes Big Mac. Professional Dingus. Thanks for following, Professional. Texas Ranger fan, how are you? Welcome into the chat. Yeah, I was looking for something hard on the inner half, but chased too far in with Cortez. Go down to the final out to try to win it in regulation. It's Jacob Wilson stepping in. Yeah, how long does it take to become a pro? Probably 10,000 hours, right? That's the old saying, 10,000 hours to get mastery at anything. That's a good pitch to hit for Wilson, but it didn't get it. You don't know. It looked complicated, says Aiden. Windsor says, sounds like good money. Kurtz and Chapman, lefty here. Brutally Honest Sports, welcome aboard. Thanks for following Brutally Honest. That lagged so much I didn't know what was happening. It was like the game was disconnecting, but he still got his follow through there for Kurtz. Yeah, we're getting some laggy. You know what it is? Probably it's because all the stuff's coming in. People are logging in for, you know, all the release content today. I bet you that's what's starting to cook the servers here.
Inside, ball.
And Drolis is getting tired. We're getting tired of him. Let's try out Andrew Morris. See how he does for us. All right, Androlis, he's going to go to the clubhouse couch, and his mom's waiting for him. If you know, you know. If you don't, look it up at your own peril. That one is rolled fair. Fritz will grab it, and runner advances. It's up to Judge. It's going good. What's up, Hunter? How's your day treating you?
That's the ball.
And Morris having trouble locating against the Judge here. All right, Bolte going to grab it on the 3-0 count. And we'll see if we can get our Ghost Runner across. Just watched the content drop for the season path. What do you think about it, Hunter? Give me your Your initial thoughts? I don't even know what they're wanting me to do here. I can't move up and down. I'm assuming they want me to go for a pinch runner or something. Sorry for pausing, Danny. It didn't let me have access over control over it. We'll put in Hernandez. He's a little bit faster. Willis had a good game. He went the whole way. Here comes Aaron Ashby out of the bullpen. Sinker slider for Ashby. And McNeil just trying to move the runner over. And he will. Get Hernandez there. Matthew, I'm in the low 1600s. I'm playing the number 3 guy in the world, though, right now. So it's going to be a tough one. How about yourself, Matthew? Play at the plate. And the DonyellFreaks win. Post play, I try to get that hook slide where they come across. Sometimes the animation lags, and you can't get the feedback. Good game, Danny. I was fortunate to rob that one, and felt the palms getting sweaty. You're an awfully nice guy to chat with, so really no animosity or anything. Just was hoping to pull one out with the A's theme team. This drop is underwhelming, says Staffy. Weekend Classic cards are very lopsided in the choice to make, says Staffy. Jay, thanks for following. That play reminds you of the Blue Jays game. So there's our season high at 803, and we'll go into Weekend Classic with our regular lineup. I think that'll put a cap on the A's because I don't want to get pulled into the Classic with the wrong team. Wish I got there a little earlier to play with these guys. I got 3 92s. I don't even know what they are. And some balling is a habit packs and all that good stuff. Let's see. We're on 93 followers. Our timer's gone. Don't like to do close enough too often. We like to get to 100 followers, but the Classic's starting. What is it? 1 win for a rewind, 2 wins for Trout, 3 wins for the Classic. I'd like to see what the Classic packs offer. I don't want to click in and start a game by mistake. I think I'm gonna let the sweat the Classic and then jump into it myself a day or two later. Is there an event, Staffy? Do you happen to know? Figgins and PCA. Oh, Figgins might be fun. I'm looking to see if there's an event. Old school event. That should be wrapping up in a few minutes. Yeah, I may play the new event tomorrow's stream. Let's get back to our main squad though. Because knowing myself, I'll go out there with McNeil and these guys. It was fun getting to play with the A's guys. I wish I had an extra couple days to use them to get those parallels up. I can, of course, use them off stream, but it's fun to use them in ranked and the Hall of Fame multiplier and all that. Jay, thanks for following. All right, so since we're really close to 100 followers, TikTok, we'll go ahead and do a pack opening for you guys. Please follow if you're scrolling through. I don't have as many packs today, and then we'll run it back on the next stream. Maybe I can grind out some of the stuff offline and give you all the motivation to follow up tomorrow. There and all the socials, DonyellFreak on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, Twitter, you name it. If you'd like to join the Discord server, I'm going to link it in to both YouTube and Twitch chat right now. And if you're in TikTok, you got to click my profile. My link tree's there, and you can come on down to the Discord. Had a troll snuck in there and was spamming yesterday. Thankfully, Fallen Angel took him out. All right, we're hoping to hit a diamond or 2. So we're getting a lot of bronze fodder here. So yeah, I don't know where everything's going to be, but we'll figure it out. We'll dive into it tomorrow. Probably should stream it throughout the day, but I'm going to jump off, have some lunch, enjoy, spend some time with the family. My wife has to go to work in a couple hours before she goes in, but thankfully she's off for the next 3 days, so get some family time then. We have tennis coming up on the YouTube stream. I think it's called Intense or Intense. It's my first time checking it out. That'll be at 2, and then we'll have Team Boxing League later in the evening tonight. So a couple of sports watch-along streams coming to my YouTube platform later. All right, the standards were very forgettable. This one surprises me, and it didn't. I won't be awake tonight thinking about that Buffalo Bison's uniform. One ball in is a habit. Let's see if it's a ball in gold or a ball in diamond. It's a gold. It's a Valdi. So not a whole lot there to send us off on, but we'll grant out some more packs for tomorrow. All right, we have a new sponsor. They're awesome. Been great to work with them so far. It is MMO EXP. If you're looking for amazing discounts and bonuses on MLB The Show 26 stubs, check out MMO EXP. They're a fantastic and trustable MLB 26 stub site. You can use my code DYF for 7% off at MMOEXP.com/influencer/Donyell. Now, you can also take that code DYF over to Underdog. They'll give you $50 in bonus for a $5 deposit. Code DF will work for you guys on Control Freak, which help you with your MLB The Show. You can also get a discount at Smackin' Seeds if you love sunflower seeds like I do, and at Gamer Sups. So check all those sites out. Sure to use my code, and code DFR15 works for Manscaped. Colin, thanks for following. I'm sorry that I'm catching you here towards the conclusion of stream. We're going to raid out. See if anybody's on doing this MLB The Show content out of our regular friends that you guys can have that second screen experience with. I thought like Shano or Tight Spot might be on. I don't see either of those cats on today. So I think we'll take it to don't remember this guy well, but I'm pretty sure he raided me. We'll take it to Jaffzilla on the raid. He's on MLB. If you guys want to have the second screen experience, let me know if it was a good raid. If you remember, if you're on Twitch making the raid right now. I'll see you guys in a couple hours with some tennis content on YouTube, and we'll see you tomorrow for MLB The Show. Dark Specta, Staffy, Tight Spot, everybody hanging out. Thanks for being here. And those of you lurking, thanks for leaving a tab open. We'll catch you on the next stream.